All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Luis Morales here, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk. Friday afternoon, super excited for the weekend and this workout to get going. So, like I said in the invite, guys, it would help if we had a little mini band loop and some kind of PVC pipe or some kind of like light stick or dowel for some creation of tension here. Now, if you don't have either of those things, totally fine. You're going to be able to do virtually the same workout. I'll guide you guys through each step of the way. So what we're going to be doing today is some squatting and then some cool overhead work along with some hip work paired in there. So what we're going to be doing, if you have a mini band, or if you don't have a mini band, what we're going to be starting with is some squatting. So if you do have a mini band, it's going to go kind of right above the knees. And what we're going to do is develop kind of a nice about shoulder width stance with the toes pointed forward. Now, this is a little more specific than the usual kind of squats, because what we're going to be doing today is more like a half squat. We're going to be going down into a position that we would usually kind of jump up out of versus our regular kind of barbell back squat or our air squat type of pattern. So I'll show you guys now from the side. What we're going to be doing here with the toes nice and straight, feet about shoulder width, is coming down about halfway. So you can kind of see here I'm about at 90 degrees now with my knee and my femur. And this is a great way to engage both the quads, the hamstrings, and the glutes at the same time. So this is about how low I really want you guys coming while driving the knees out away kind of towards those pinky toes. So we want to resist the band here. Hopefully you got a little bit of resistance at the band, but this is about how low I want us to get. And what we're going to do is move kind of at a 3, 2, 1 speed, lock it in right there, and then come up, squeeze the glutes super hard, kind of a quicker or regular speed. So this is how we're going to go the whole time. 3, 2, 1, lock up those legs. You can see my legs, all the muscles are working, and then we're going to come up, squeeze those glutes. So that's going to be our first thing. We're going to slip the mini band off, and then with either the dowel or with just the arms up overhead, not holding anything, what we're going to be doing is getting into some overhead work here with the hips. So I'm holding onto the stick. There's a little bit of room between my grip and my body. So feel free to kind of grab any comfortable grip on the stick that you may have. Now, if you're not working with the stick, what I want you guys to do is ball up that fist, give me the thumbs up, and then have the thumb all the way up. You may not be able to see it right now, but my thumb is going to be pointing behind me. So as you guys work overhead, you want that thumb pointing behind you. This is going to be a little bit better as far as the shoulder bones going, easier to hold up directly overhead with that bicep near the ears. So we're going to hold that stick up overhead. The core is going to be tight, and we're going to bring one knee up, drive that knee up. We're going to hold it, lock in all these muscles, the core, the glutes, that supporting leg, and then we're going to bring that leg down. So one whole minute, we're just going to work on driving one knee, holding that stick or your hands up overhead, feeling that full body tension, and then we're going to rest. In the next minute interval, we'll work on that other leg. So we won't be alternating. We'll just be working one knee at a time with that drive, and then we'll start right back at the top with those squats. So 3 intervals here, guys, per round. What we're going to be doing is 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to I'm going to shoot for 5 rounds. Hopefully we can fit 5 rounds in before we need to do some guided breathing. We might cut it short and do 4 rounds. We'll see as we go. So let's go ahead and real quick get into some warm-up stuff, guys. What we'll do in our warm-up just to kind of warm these legs up is our regular air squat. So now we can kind of develop your own personal stance here. Mine's a little bit wider with the toes out. So what we'll do here, develop some tension, screw our legs into the ground, spread the ground away with our toes. Let's just do a couple regular speed air squats, warming up those glutes, warming up those quads, warming up the core here. Good work, you guys. All right, on the next one, let's go down, let's hold it. So try and be around parallel if you can. Feel the quads, feel the glutes, feel the hamstrings. Bounce it around a little bit, activate those muscles, breathe through the core. All right, squeeze the glutes, come up. Good job, you guys, good job. Okay, you can either do this next one with the stick or without the stick. What I'm gonna do is do it without the stick, just so we can kind of see how the shoulders move. What we're gonna do is ball up those fists, thumbs up. You can either hold the stick as well, but we're gonna go all the way up with those straight arms. Thumbs are now pointed behind us here. We're gonna hold here for a second. Now I want everyone to now tighten up their glutes, tighten up that core. Make sure we're not leaning through the spine to get more shoulder movement. And now let's try and drive those thumbs a little bit further back, pushing that range of motion a little bit. And then relax, kind of bring those shoulders back into a relaxed position. The arms are still straight up. Still squeezing the glutes, still squeezing the core. Let's do it one more time. Drive those thumbs back towards the back wall or whatever's behind you. And then relax. We can bring those arms down, shake those shoulders out. All right, now we got some good squat ROM, some good shoulder ROM. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the timer here, guys, and we will get it going. So again, you guys, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We'll shoot for about 15 minutes here. Looks like we got the time for it. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We're starting here in 3, 2, 1. Flip those mini bands on real quick if you can. Remember, we're going down about halfway. Man, it's taking a lot of time. Going halfway kind of into our squat here. Holding it and then driving up, squeezing those glutes. 1, 2, 3. Drive those knees away from each other. And we're squeezing those glutes coming up. Good work, guys. Make sure you're trying to squeeze all those upper leg muscles and the muscles around the hip as we come down here and as we kind of lock into that bottom position. Want to come down all the way as if we were to jump up the highest we've ever jumped. This is about how low we would go in that counter movement before exploding up and off the ground. Let's do one more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Explode up. Good. And let's rest. All right, you guys, slipping the mini band off. Either the arms or the stick are going to be up overhead. Up next. Here we go. We're going to drive that right knee. So it's plant on the left. Here we go. Arms are up. Core is nice and tight. We're going to drive that right knee up and then bring it back down. So we want to be able to hold that right knee up there. Feel all that tension through the core, through the glute, through the hips. Don't lose sight of that overhead position. And it might help also to, if you're finding yourself having lots of trouble with balance already, go and stand with the back near the wall. So you can always kind of lean back, have some support back there. Still driving that right knee, guys. Here we go. We're still going. Squeezing that left glute super hard to support. Trying to maintain a nice straight line from wherever your hands are at, all the way down to the foot. Good work, guys. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's rest for a moment. Shake that leg out. We're going to do the same thing. Other side coming up next. All right, let's plant that right foot. Here we go. Stick or arms up. Driving that left knee up. Squeeze that glute super hard. Stay there for a moment. And then we're bringing it back down. Good work, you guys. As we drive that knee, the exhale will always help us. First of all, make sure our core positioning is good. We're nice and hollow. Keeping our shoulders honest. And then we're working all the muscles of that plant leg. Using that foot to grip the ground. Keeping that arch up. Think about that big toe, guys. Drive that big toe down. Create a nice tripod. Got about 15 seconds left here. Good work, you guys. Good work. Holding that knee drive for just a second. Good. That opposite leg is working hard. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, let's bring that stick down. Mini band squats are up next. All right, round 1 in the books here, guys. Good work so far. Up above the knees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's come all the way down nice and slow. Boom. We're right at 90 degrees at the knee. And squeeze those glutes. Come back up. Good work, you guys. Good work. Squatting down so that we would, same counter movement as if we were to jump up. Good work. Good work. Taking it nice and slow. Locking in all those leg muscles. Want to feel the quads, the hamstrings, and the glutes all at the same time here at the bottom, as well as driving the knees away from each other over the lateral parts of the foot. Good work, guys. Good work. Core's tight. We're almost done here. There we go. Lock it in. Explode up. Let's do one more. Here we go. Lock it in. Explode up and rest. Good work, guys. Good work. All right, we're going back to that overhead position with the stick or your arms. Let's get it going. We're driving that right knee first. Arms up first. Core's tight. Good job, you guys. Good job. If that left foot is your Non-dominant foot, I can understand you might feel a little more wobbly here, but that's all right. Keep using that big toe, keep using all those toes. Try and create a nice tripod at the foot. And we're squeezing that left glute super, super hard, maintaining our balance, maintaining that tightness through the core as our arms are up overhead. Remember, a nice strong exhale will keep us hollow. Keep those shoulders honest while we're up overhead. Don't let those hands or that stick drift forward at all. We want to have it right over the crown of our head. Good job, guys. Good job. We got one more knee drive. Here we go. Drive, hold, and rest. Nicely done. Nicely done. Shake it out if you need to. All right, next up is that right foot. So the right foot's going to plant. Let's get it going. Here we go. Arms up, core is tight. Drive that left knee. Good work, guys. Good work. This might be your dominant side. It might not be. Either way, we still want to grip the ground. Squeeze that glute super hard so we can stay nice and upright. And make sure to check in with those shoulders. Make sure they're not shrugging. Want to be driving those thumbs back or driving that stick back up overhead. Good work, everybody. Good work. 20 seconds. Squeeze that glute every time you go up. You might feel it in the calf too, and that's good. We want to be gripping the ground, pushing down with those toes. Good. The knee wants to be coming up to or past hip level. Good job, guys. Good job. Last one here. Drive, hold, and rest. Nice work, guys. Nice work. All right, squats are coming up next. Give those shoulders a little shake. Shoulders about to get a little break on this interval. Here we go. Let's get right into those squats. Sinking down nice and slow. 90 degrees at the knees. We can explode up. Remember, even if you don't have a mini band here, we're still driving those knees away from each other over the lateral parts of the feet. Trying to keep those toes nice and straight as if we were standing on some train tracks. Again, about shoulder width stance here, but we're not going as deep as you can with the squat. We're going to about 90 degrees in those knees, whatever that may be for you. It's about the same as our kind of natural counter movement for a jump. Good work, guys. Good work. Exhale hard here. Got about 7 seconds left. Let's do a couple more. There we go. Explode up. Last one here. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Explode up. Good. Let's rest. Nicely done, you guys. We're going back to that overhead stance. Up next, left foot is going to stay planted here. All right, let's get right into it. So arms are up, core is tight. Driving that right knee. Remember, we want to spend a second or two with that right knee driven up. Freeze frame. That left foot planted. Core nice and tight, and we're driving that stick or those thumbs back to the back wall. Good work, everybody. Good work. Severely improving balance here with this movement. Good. Lots of tension, head to toe here. Exhales are going to help, guys. Create that tripod in the foot. We want to feel that foot burning a little bit after a while here. Squeezing that left glute super hard. Last knee drive, hold it, and rest. Nicely done, you guys. Nicely done. Shake out those legs. We're working the legs a lot. We're going to get going with the right leg in 3, 2, 1. Sticks up, arms up. Good. Drive that knee, hold it. And we're coming back down. Good work, everybody. Good work. Try and stay nice and locked out at the knee. Good work, guys. Good work. Keep that stick overhead. Don't shrug. Driving hard through the glute. Driving hard through the core here. Everyone's killing it. We got 20 seconds. Come on now. It's okay to be a little wobbly. I'm a little wobbly here. But once we can tighten up all those muscles, connect our brain here, stay nice and still like a statue. Good work, guys. Let's drive one more time here with that left knee. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and rest. Nicely done, nicely done. All righty, you guys, a couple rounds left. Let's go ahead and slide that mini band up. Let's get it going. 3, 2, 1. Toes nice and straight like we're standing on the train track. We're coming down, driving those knees away from each other, exploding up with those quads and with those glutes. Good work, you guys, good work. Keeping that core nice and tight, even though we're not going super, super deep. Still want to be able to maintain that tension. Once you get down there, pause for a moment, check in with those hamstrings, check in with those quads, check in with those glutes. Want to be able to pause, feel everything, then push away from the ground. And just like our overhead movements, feet still want to be making a nice tripod. The arches have got to be up. We're creating a little bit of tension, screwing our feet in the ground here. All right, one more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Explode up. Good. All right, guys. Coming onto that left foot up next here with either the arms or your stick overhead. All right, here we go. Stick up, core is tight, we're driving that knee. Good job, everyone. Good job. As we go, we're getting a little better every time. Good work, everybody. Drive that knee. Hold it. Try and find that balance. Staying nice and upright. Make sure we're not leaning back or forward. That we're not crunching through the core. That we're just really solid, like a pillar at the Pantheon. Good work, you guys. Good work. Good work, guys. Drive that right knee. Hold it. Everyone's doing great. Let's do one more. Drive that right knee. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and rest. Good work, everybody. Good work. Shake that leg out. I know we're burning a little bit. Right leg is coming up next for our plant leg. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sticks up. Core is tight. Drive that knee. Good work, you guys. Good work. If you're feeling confident, hold it for maybe one more count longer. Really connect with that plant leg. Grip the ground. Use all the toes. Use all those muscles in the plant leg. The glute especially. We want to drive that glute. That's what's going to keep us nice and stable here in the standing position. Keep driving that stick back overhead or those thumbs. Good work, everybody. Good work. We got 10 seconds. Couple more. Drive that knee. Take a breath. Last one. Drive that knee. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And rest. Beautiful work, everybody. All right, we're back to those squats. This is going to be our final round here, guys. Good work. Getting through it so far. Let's finish strong. Feet on a train track. Coming all the way down nice and slow. Lock in with those quads, glutes, hamstrings. Then we can explode up. Good work, y'all. Good work. Not all the way down. And we're exploding up. You can see me. It's about 90 degrees in the knees. Everyone's going to look a little different, though. Good work, everybody. Good work. Nice and slow. Core is tight. Keeping those feet nice and straight. We're driving the knees away from each other super hard against that band resistance if you have it. Good. All right, we got 10 seconds left. Let's get 2 more in. Lock it in at the bottom. Explode up. Last one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lock and explode. Good job, guys. Good job. Done with those squats. One more interval each of the overhead. Let's start with that left leg planted. Here we go. Stick up or arms up. Drive that knee. Good work, you guys. Good work. Don't have to hold it for super long. Want to hold it for a second or two if we can. Core is really tight. That glute is super tight. Holding our hips in place here. Good. Drive that knee as we exhale. Good work, everybody. Knee is coming up to hip level or maybe even a little bit higher if you can. Should feel a lot of left leg right now. Good work, guys. Good work. Almost done. Last one. Let's drive. Hold, 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 and rest. Nicely done, you guys. Nicely done. Give that left leg a shake. All right, we're driving that left knee next. Right foot is planted. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stick up. Core is tight. We're exhaling as we drive. Holding on to that position for a sec if you can. Don't forget to check in with those shoulders. Make sure they're Holding that stick or those fists right up overhead, not forward. We're not leaning back either. Squeezing that glute super hard. Good work, you guys, good work. Got about 20 seconds left. Let's keep driving. Hold it for a second or two if you can. Grip the ground with that foot. Good job, everybody. Good job. We got 10 seconds left. Let's keep driving. Good work, good work. Last one. Here we go. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and rest. Nicely done, you guys. Nicely done. Man, my feet are on fire. Okay. Good work, everybody. Good work. Stop the timer right there. Good job, everybody. Good job. Grab some water. Shake those legs out if you need to. A lot of functional movement here today. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into a light cool down, then we'll get into our guided breathing. So what we're going to do is start out with a little bit of child's pose. So when you get a moment, let's go ahead and make our way down onto the ground. Hands and knees position here. And what we'll do, if you're comfortable with it, you can spread those knees apart just a little bit more. If you like having the knees under the hips, that's totally cool as well. Walk those hands way out in front, and then we'll sink those hips back towards our heels. Bring our arms into kind of this overhead position where we can rest those shoulders now instead of using them. You can put the face, chin, or cheek on the mat if it's comfortable, and then just try and slow down our breathing just a little bit. Want that lower rib cage to expand. Think of a balloon blowing up on the inhale. And then everything around that area, lower pelvis, upper pelvis, lower rib cage, contracting as we exhale. If you have any tension in the back and the sides, even in the core, all those muscles that we were just using, try and breathe into those muscles. Good job, everybody. One more big breath. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, slowly we can rise up out of that position. Let's go ahead and keep one knee on the ground here. And what we'll do is a nice little hip flexor stretch. Let's put one foot out in front. And from here, since we're using those hips a lot with those knee drives, all we got to do is squeeze the glute just like we were doing in that standing position. Push the hips forward a little bit. We should be able to find some tension in the front of that hip to stretch those muscles out. Might feel a little extra tight, but the stretch is also going to be very effective just because stretching muscles right after their serious contractions are the best ways to stretch them. They're going to be most relaxed right after their serious contractions. So keep squeezing that glute. I know we're contracting the glute now, but we're stretching out those hip flexors. Breathe into the front of that hip. One more breath. Beautiful. All right, let's turn it over to the other side. Take a moment to find that position. Squeezing the glute, pushing the hips forward a little bit here. Finding that tension in the front of the hip, definitely a lot of it after we were driving those knees for so long and holding those knees up. Breathe into the front of that hip. Good job, you guys. Good job. Same thing, letting the belly expand as much as we can. Good work, everybody. Good work. All right. Ease off the tension on yourselves there. Great work, everyone, so far. Let's go ahead and get into our guided breathing. Close out this Friday on a nice, relaxing note. So everyone's feel free to get into a comfortable position whether that's seated, even standing, or lying down. I'm going to go ahead and lie down on my back here. Wherever you're at, let's try and have one hand around the rib cage or around the stomach, just so we can kind of feel that breathing as it's going. When we want to be able to feel an expansion in the torso as we inhale and kind of a contraction as we exhale. So we've been doing a lot of intervals, and what we're going to start with is what we kind of ended with last week, and that's going to be a 4-3-6 interval. And so what that's generally going to mean is we're going to try and lengthen our inhale. I know it's not going to happen right away, but we're going to lengthen our inhale to a count of 4. Just count out in your head. We're going to try and hold that breath in for 3 and then lengthen the exhale for 6. And so that's what we're going to start with for these first couple minutes, and then we'll lengthen out that hold a little bit, a little closer to the end of this class. So let's go ahead and get started here, guys. Feel free to close your eyes. Let that belly expand. If you're lying down, we're pushing that hand up towards the ceiling. Inhaling for 4. Holding for 3. We're just trying to lengthen that exhale for 6 seconds. Feel free to breathe any way that's comfortable for you. If it's through the mouth, if it's through the nose, if it's a combination of the two, do what is most comfortable. Good job, everybody. Slowly just ask your body, with each breath, to lengthen the exhale just 1 more second than before. Good. Good job, everybody. Way to hold it. Slowly bringing that heart rate down. Slowly just preparing for the weekend, letting any stressors or previous commitments from this day in particular just wash away for a few minutes as we breathe. Think of the breath as gentle waves washing up on a shore, slowly sliding in, pausing momentarily, and slowly sliding back out to sea. Imagine the sound of your exhale, however it may sound, as light crashing waves on that same beach. Slowly coming in, pausing momentarily, and washing back out continuously. Good job, everybody. Let's keep this interval going. We're closer to the end. Let's maintain what we've built. 4 going in, 3 holding, and 6 going out. Wherever we're at, let's make this next breath our last. Hold that breath and lengthen it out for a count of 6. When you're ready, you guys, slowly open your eyes. Bring your attention back to your surroundings. Feel free to get up or revise your position. Hope everyone is feeling a little bit more relaxed after that nice workout. I hope everyone has a great, nice, sunny weekend. That is all the time I have left for this class on this Friday. I truly enjoy this one. Thank you guys for joining me for it. Again, hope everyone has a great weekend. Don't forget to check out SharePoint and all our other resources for everything That is Exos at Autodesk. All right, y'all. Take care.
Thanks,
Have a good
Louise.
one.
Great.
See you guys.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye. Take care.